Okay, here we go. Okay, so good morning, welcome, happy Friday. So the story I want to tell you is the story of the eagle and the pigeon. Now, Garuda is the pigeon and the vehicle of Vishnu. But the eagle is revered in many cultures, right? And so Garuda is the name for eagle. And this is if you cross your wrists, open your fingers wide, and lock your thumbs, that is the Garuda Mudra or gesture. And we're going to be using that in a moment. But Kapota, Kapota is actually the correct pronunciation, was a deity who was so loved and so revered because when he walked through the streets, he was like just so beautiful. He emanated beauty. When he walked, he would walk so fast, they said that it was like he was walking on air. He never touched the ground. And so they said he must be the son of Garuda, the eagle. And so legend has it that the eagle spawned the pigeon. And so we are going to weave that legend into our class today. And yeah, I think it'll be fun, all right? So let's begin with our Garuda Mudra, the eagle mudra. So you can see your eagle wings, you can see your body, your head coming up. And you're going to bring the eagle wings to your heart, giving your heart wings. Close your eyes as you come to an easy seat. And allow your body to collect itself. Allow yourself to wind down. Hold that Garuda close to your heart with the idea that your heart can soar, that your heart has wings. And deepen your breath, allowing all of this new life inside your body to fuel your heart, to regenerate every cell in your body. Deep inhale, and when you exhale, slow it down. Make it very, very slow and long. Make it slow and long to help reset your body, to help your body collect itself. And continue with your deep inhales and your long exhales to help renew, energize, invigorate was the word I wanted, your whole body. Perhaps you feel your heart beating against your hands, your eagle. Allow your breath to fuel that heartbeat. Deep breath in, feel your chest get broader, bigger like an eagle, and exhale and let it all come inside. Release your hands from your heart, bring them down to your thighs, and begin to return to your natural breath. And slowly open your eyes. Now, for those of you who are new, we have a new person today, and welcome, Brian. But in yoga, one of the things that we are very careful about and we're committed to is respecting our body. So you want to do whatever you can do, and you go to your edge. We always call it going to your edge, and there's pushing a little, but you never go past the point where you hurt your body. It's not no pain, no gain. In yoga, it's pain, it's no gain. So we want to be very careful with that. And you can move your legs into a position that may be most comfortable for you. I prefer one leg in the front, but that's good for my body. You may like to have your legs crossed with one on top of the other. You may like the soles of your feet together, yeah, so that your knees have less tension, all right? So it's easier on your knees this way, all right? And, or if you like, your legs can be straight out in front of you. So let's start here. This is Dandasana, so you're going to bring your hands alongside your hips, your fingers pointing forward, your elbows reaching behind you, and as if they wanted to come together, they're close, they're nestled close to your ribs. Your legs are energized, your muscles are engaged, your feet are flexed, toes pointing to the ceiling. You're going to inhale and gather all this energy up around you. Exhale, bring it down to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale and exhale. This time you're going to add your knees. So on the inhale, you'll bend your knees, leave your heels where they are. Exhale, point and straighten. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, point and straighten. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, waking up your legs. And bring your hands back down to your heart. All right. And you'll come back to your easiest seat. Sukha is the word for easy or happy or sweet. So it's your sweet spot. So get yourself nice and comfortable. Sukhasana. Asana means pose. All right, so we're going to begin, and again, your legs wherever they may be most comfortable. Bringing your left hand down to the mat, walking it away, dropping your shoulder, right arm alongside right ear. Keep your head in line with your spine, your neck spine, reaching to the rest of your spine. And reach. Send your fingers away. Feel the stretch in your underarm. Feel it all the way down the side of your body. Inhale, and on an exhale, you're going to place your right hand forward of your left knee. You're going to bring both arms in parallel. So your arms are straight, you're looking forward. You're going to inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to bend your elbows and fold any amount. Inhale, straighten your arms, look forward. Exhale, bend your elbows and fold. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and pause. Slide your hands towards your knee, put your right hand on your left knee, look over your left shoulder, bring your left arm behind you, close behind you, to help you maintain your mountain spine. That's a nice, tall, long spine. And look over. On your inhale, you'll lengthen your spine, crown of your head reaching up, your ribs reaching up, away from the pelvis. Feel the lengthening of your spine. And then on your exhale, it's after your exhale, when you're completely empty of breath, You can probably twist just a little more, even just a millimeter is good. Every little bit, and each time you do this, you'll go farther and farther, deeper and deeper. Inhale your left arm alongside your left ear. Your right hand lands on your left thigh, and you're going to stretch away from your left thigh. In the opposite direction, you're on a slight diagonal here, but you can still feel the stretch now in your left side body. Bring both arms up to center. Swing your arms around you. Interlace your fingers. Bring your knuckles to the mat behind you. Press your knuckles into the mat to encourage your heart to open up. Big open heart, little baby back bend. Inhale, and on an exhale, you're going to fold forward, and you do that by hinging from your hip sockets, not your belly. So this isn't a curl in, it's a hinge forward to come all the way down. Let your arms reach up or back behind you, or just stay rested on your back. Release your hands and unfold and come back up. All right, great. Right hand alongside right thigh. You're going to walk it away. You're going to lower your shoulder so you bend your elbow to do that, and send your left arm alongside your left ear. Again, keep your head in line. Feel the stretch. Feel it on the opposite side of your body now. Inhale and then exhale. Step your left hand forward of your right knee and come to parallel arms. You're looking forward with straight arms. Inhale, exhale, fold. Bend your elbows and fold. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, pause. Slide your hands toward your right knee, left hand on right knee. Turn to look over your right shoulder. Your right hand is supporting you behind your back. And the same thing on this side. When you inhale, you get taller. When you finish your exhale and get empty, you twist a little bit more. Place your left hand on your right thigh. Bring your right arm alongside your right ear. And stretch over to the left. Release both your arms, bring them up alongside your ears, and bring them down alongside your body. Okay. So if you need to change the crossing of your legs, please do that. Just make sure you're comfortable, right? So we're going to do bat wings now. I know bats don't necessarily get along with eagles and pigeons, but we're going to throw them in the mix anyway, okay? Because we want to open up our shoulders for eagle. So let's start by bringing your arms straight out in front of you. And you're going to bend them at the elbow and put one forearm over the other. You can take hold of your elbows. Now, take note of which arm is on top, because we're going to do this twice, and the second time, you're going to put the other arm on top. You're going to bow your head. Imagine you're upside down in your cave or a barn or a tree, hanging down, and nightfall comes. And so you begin to open your eyes, lift your head, lift it up, look forward. And now it's time to fly away. And you do this in stages because you're still kind of sleepy. So you open your arms, send your fingers forward. Your elbows are bent. Inhale, and on an exhale, you're going to send your elbows back behind you as if they could touch. Inhale, open your wings. Exhale, curl your back behind you, bring your palms together into a cat spine. Rotate your arms so that the backs of your hands are together and push the air away so that you can fly away, coming into a dog spine. Exhale. Inhale. So we're flying now. And the next time you're in your cat spine, you're going to come up to a neutral spine and place the opposite forearm on top from what you had before. You're going to bow your head again. And then here we go. Lift your head. Lift your head. A new night. Open your wings, part way, fingers pointing forward. Inhale, exhale, your elbows back behind you or in that direction. On an inhale, open your arms. On an exhale, bring the palms of your hands together, curl your spine behind you. Rotate your arms, push the air away. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Bring your arms down by your side, right? So we got our shoulders, right? All worked out. So send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. So do that a couple of times, going back and forward, just rolling your shoulders. If you hear any little crunchy noises, that's good. I've decided it's good. Okay, so come back to your seat. Send your legs straight out in front of you. Right. Back to Dandasana. So I like to sit on a blanket. A couple of things that a blanket does for you. It helps to lift you up, make you a little bit higher. It helps to keep your spine in a mountain spine. And when you're sitting like this, it brings your knees a little bit closer to the mat. Okay, but there are some poses you may not like a blanket under your hips, so that's your call. So what we're going to do now is bring our right leg in to our chest. Hug it. Open your leg out to the side. So the sole of your foot can be anywhere along the inside of your left leg. So anywhere is good. You're going to square your shoulders with the short edge of your mat, right? As if you had two legs out in front of you. You're going to lift your arms alongside your ears. You're going to take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, you're going to hinge from your hip joints, coming all the way down. Engage your abdominal muscles to protect your lower back. Bring your whole body over your leg, and any amount is good. You may not come down all the way. You may come down just a little, and that's okay. Any amount is good because you're respecting your body and what it wants you to do today. And that doesn't mean make excuses, right? So, all right, look up at your foot. You're going to release your right hand and follow it as it reaches up for the sky, as it comes down alongside your right hip. And you're going to use your left hand as if it's a propeller. Now, you can stay right here and just watch this the first time. And you're going to come up onto your shin and stretch. First, send your finger straight up to the sky. And then send it alongside your ear and send your fingers in one direction and your toes in the other for a full side body stretch. Let your arm swing in front of your face as you bring your hips back down to the mat. You're going to bring your right ankle on your left foot. And I'm facing you now because I want you to see this angle. All right. You're going to send your arms straight out in front of you. And you're going to cross your left arm over your right. And you're going to bring the backs of your hands together. Now that may be all you wish to do. These are eagle arms. This is one variation of eagle arms. Or if your shoulders will allow, you can cross elbow over elbow and bring the backs of your hands, the whole backs of your arms together. And you can go even a little bit deeper by wrapping your hands. Either way, you want to bring your thumb to the middle, right between your eyebrows, to your third eye. So here we are in eagle, Garuda, Garudasana. The upper body is in Garuda. You're going to inhale, and on an exhale, send your eagle arms to the right or to one side, doesn't matter which side. It's actually my left. Inhale to center, exhale opposite side. Inhale, center, send those eagle arms up to the sky. On an exhale, bring your elbows toward your belly button. And then, very slowly, you're going to release your wings, and you're going to take hold of your knee and your foot that's resting across your thigh. And you might want to bend your extended leg to bring your leg a little bit closer. And you can just hold your knee and you can place it outside your knee to give you even more support. And then extend your leg. And then rock your pigeon. This is a pigeon leg. So this is seated pigeon. Come to center. Right. Place your foot outside your bottom thigh and wrap your arm. That is, this is my left arm reaching around my right leg. I'm going to turn to look over my right shoulder. Right arm comes up alongside your ear. Turn for a counter twist. So you can stay right here, and some of you will want to stay here. And others will join me by stepping your top leg away from your bottom leg. And you'll notice that when you do that, you roll over onto the bottom side of your extended leg. And you'll use your right hand to help you up into a side plank, a supported side plank. All right. And I'll do this in the other direction when we do the other side. And come on down. Okay. Send both legs out in front of you. And I'll do it this way this time so you can see that better. You can see it better. Okay, so your left leg comes in now. You're going to open it out to the side, and once again, you put your foot wherever it is healthiest for your knee. Arms straight up alongside your ears. You're going to inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to hinge from your hip creases, not your belly, and come forward, and come forward, and come forward. Inhale again, exhale, come all the way down as far as you can comfortably go. Any amount is good. The more you do this, the closer you will get to your leg. Look up at your foot, release your left hand, and follow it as it reaches up to the sky, as it comes down alongside your hip. And then use your right arm like a propeller to come up on your left knee and shin, actually. And now send your arm alongside your ear and stretch your foot away from you so that you have a full side body stretch. And then slowly bring it down using your right arm to guide you and come all the way down. So now your left foot, left ankle over right. Arms straight out in front of you, and right arm over left. So here we have our eagle again. Bring your thumb to your third eye. And you're going to inhale and turn to the left. Turn back to center. Inhale, exhale, opposite side. Inhale. Send your arms up to the sky. Exhale, send your elbows to your belly. Release your arms, open up your eagle wings, take hold of your foot and your knee. Bring your leg closer by bending your bottom leg and bringing your knee towards your chest. And now you might want to try wrapping your arms around your leg. If not, you just hold them and extend your right leg. And then rock your pigeon. So we have the eagle engendering the pigeon, right? Come to center. Send your left leg straight out in front. Your knee is bent. Your right arm is alongside. Did we do this on the other side? We didn't. Oh, okay. So cross your leg. Right. Sorry. Cross your left leg over your right. Wrap your arm around. Your right arm around your left leg. Look over your left shoulder. I'm going to go the other way. And once again, we're going to do a counter twist. So your left arm comes alongside your left ear, and then do the counter twist. And what I started to say is you can stay right here. This is a lovely little twist. Or you can step your foot away. You'll roll over onto the outside edge of your bottom leg, push with your right hand, and come up to a side plank, a supported side plank. Let your arm guide you back down. Right, excellent. Right, very good. So bring the soles of your feet together. Take a breath. Bring your hands to your shins. And begin to do your cats and dogs. And your cats and dogs, on an exhale, you curl your spine back behind you in a cat spine. You inhale, send your heart forward, bend your elbows, reaching forward. So you're making the shape of a letter C in both directions, from your dog to your cat, and keep going back and forth at your own pace. Curling your spine behind you, releasing your spine. And come back to a neutral spine. Right. Okay, so we're going to make our way up to stand. So come to Tadasana, the mountain pose. And in Tadasana, your feet are just a little distance apart from each other. Your shoulders are over your hips are over your ankles. Your head, the crown of your head is over your heart. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down, and let them fall naturally by your side to complete your mountain. Bring your belly towards your spine to help lift your ribs away from your pelvis, making your mountain even taller. You're going to inhale and exhale. Tadasana, the mountain pose, is the foundation for all yoga poses. It is a critical pose. It looks easy, like you're doing nothing, but every muscle is engaged as you stand comfortably in mountain. Feel your glutes. Feel your thigh muscles, your hams, your quads. Feel your calf, your shin, your feet, your ankles. Feel all your muscles working for you. And then relax a little bit. We're going to do half Sun Salutations. So from mountain, you're going to inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, fold over your legs. You can bend your knees. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins or your thighs and come to a flat back. Crown of your head moving forward. Your tail is moving in the opposite direction. If you like, you can stream your arms alongside your hips, fingers pointing away from the crown of your head. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, fly out and up and down the center line. Let's do that twice more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, fly out and up and down the center line. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Fly out and up and down the center line. Okay, all right. So we're very warmed up now and we're very ready for our eagle and all our the joints we need to use here should be ready. So we're going to start with our eagle, and we're going to again go from eagle to pigeon. So we'll start with eagle though first. So in eagle, you start by coming to sit in your chair. So your feet, your legs can be very close together or a little bit apart, either way. And you're gonna, as if you were sitting in a chair, but don't actually do it. It's not there. And send your arms straight out in front of you. You know, never mind, bring your arms back down, because let's do the feet first. Let's do the legs first. Come on the ball of your left foot. Cross it over your right. And let the balls of your feet come down to the mat. Now, if you wish to make your eagle go a little deeper with your eagle, you can cross your leg a little higher to wrap your foot around your calf, or just let it dangle. Or you can keep your foot, the ball of your foot down on the mat. All right? So now we'll do the arms. Right. So your left leg is over the right, so you want your right arm over the left to come to your eagle arms. And now in the eagle, you squat down. You come all the way down, as far down as you can comfortably come. Come down, all the way down. Grab that branch that you need for your nest and fly away. Okay. Let's do that on the other side. All right. So you're going to come to your chair first. Right? And let's start with our leg. You're going to cross over, and again, you can do either way. You can cross it all the way, or you can bring your foot down to the mat. Arms straight in front of you. This time it's left over right. And squat down, squat down, squat down. And fly away. Now, for those of you who were here last week, we did all of this, but we did not do Garuda and Kapota together. So we've done our eagle on both sides. So now we're going to come into our pigeon. And we're going to try pigeon a couple of ways. So one way is to come into a low lunge. So come to the top of your mat, both feet in front, into your mountain pose. Come on the ball of your right foot, send it back. Swing your hands all the way down to the mat. You can bring your knee down to the mat. And now you're going to walk your left foot all the way over to your right hand and place your knee down. So your knee and your toes. Now remember when we were sitting, how we had that leg in front of us just like this. And now you're going to walk your foot, your leg, your extended leg that's behind you. You're going to send it all the way back behind you to come down in your pigeon pose. So this is pigeon. All right, so if you can't get all the way down, your hips all the way down, then take a blanket and put it underneath your right hip in this case, because the reason we want our, to make sure our hips are even is because we want our spine to be even in pigeon, because otherwise you'll be like this. And we don't want that. We want to be nice and straight. And we don't want to be up here. You want to be as comfortable and as close to the mat as you can be. Okay. And here's your pigeon. And then you can come down onto your forearms for your reclining pigeon. Okay. So come up to straight arms. Turn under your right foot, lift your right knee away from the mat, and send your left leg straight out behind you to meet your other leg and come to down dog. Now in down dog, our heels come towards the mat. We're in an upside down V. We're pushing the mat away with our hands. Our chest comes towards our thighs for downward facing dog. And while we're here, you could start to walk your dog, and you do that by bending one knee and straightening it and bending the other and going back and forth like you're pedaling in place. Come back to your dog. You're going to step your left leg forward. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do first. You're going to step your left leg forward into a low lunge. And you may not be able to do that on one shot. So if that's the case, you'll step it and then help it with your hand the rest of the way. Okay? So we're back now to our low lunge, getting ready for pigeon. Heel toe your left foot to your right hand. Place your knee on the mat and lengthen your right leg back behind you to come to your pigeon. Oh, am I doing the same side again? Okay, so I hope you did the other side. Yeah, I'm sure you did. So we'll do the other side. Okay. Sorry about that. To come to your right-sided pigeon. Oh, I know where I goofed when we went into low lunge. Okay, all right. So turn under your toes, lift your knee away from the mat. Slide your right leg back behind you, down dog. And then walk your feet to your hands. All right. So another way to come into pigeon is from down dog. And there's a third way to come from a seated position. So let's try from down dog first. Come to a down dog. We just did our down dog. You're going to lift your right leg. You're going to bend your knee. You're going to open your hip first. So at opening your hip, you send your knee up to the sky, stacking. We're trying to stack your hips, sending your right foot towards your left buttock. And then square your pelvis with the mat. And then bring your right knee underneath you, bringing it forward as your shoulders come forward with you over your wrist. You step your knee behind your your right wrist, and your foot goes the other way, and you slide your left leg behind you. Okay. Turn under your toes, lift your knee away, back to down dog. Let's do the other side. Lift your left leg, open up your hip. Square your pelvis with the mat, send your left knee to your left wrist, your right toes to your right wrist. Slide your legs back, your right leg back behind you. And come down to a reclining pigeon. So bring your forearms down to the mat, or you can stretch them straight out. All right. Come up on straight arms. Turn under your toes, lift your knee away from the mat, down dog. Walk your feet to your hands. So we're not going to do the other variation for the sake of time, because we need to bring our eagle and pigeon together. So our eagle will engender the pigeon, right? So take a breath. You're standing. Take a nice deep breath a couple of times. Bring your Garuda Mudra to your heart and breathe. Just breathe. Rest for a moment. Release your arms. Okay. So we're going to start with our eagle. So sit in your chair. And I'm going to recommend that you do the easiest of the eagles, right? So that means your left leg over your right, and the ball of your left foot stays on the mat. Right arm over left, and you come down into your crouching eagle. And then what you're going to do is begin to stand. Begin to stand. And then as you do, you're going to lift your right leg and place your ankle above your, above, see that? Okay, above your left knee into a pigeon. All right, let's try that again. See if I can stay in it this time. All right. Cross. Come down into your pigeon. Open up your wings, come to your standing foot. Lift your leg into a pigeon leg. Bend your knee to give it a platform and bring it down. Okay. So going to do one more thing. Now, some of you may be resting here, may not be doing this at all. But let's try it again. So cross left over right, right over left, come to your pigeon. So as you come up, and we've done this going from eagle to tree, all right? So you're going to open your arms and come to pigeon, right? So you can stay right here, or you can come out of it, or you can lift your pigeon leg all the way up to come to a standing pigeon. We'll do that again on the other side. Okay. Cross left over right. Right over left, left over right. Come down to your pigeon. Open up your wings. Yeah. And lift your leg. Bend your knee. Take your foot and your knee. And come to a standing pigeon. All right. Let's try that once more time. Let's try that with just the pigeon. So eagle to pigeon. So we're going to go straight just to pigeon. So let's go from a chair. All right, let's try it again. Come on the ball of your right foot and bring your right ankle on your left thigh. Take your foot and your knee, and you can stay right here, or you can lift it away and come to your standing pigeon. Other side. Come to your chair. Cross ankle. Take your foot. Standing pigeon. Okay. Excellent. Come on down to your mat. A lot of eagles and pigeons. Okay. So come all the way down. Come to Dandasana when you get to a seat, your legs straight out in front of you. Arms straight out in front of you, palms of your face, of your hands facing each other. Count to 20, or maybe 10, or maybe 15, before you come all the way down to the mat, using your abdominal muscles to keep your back from hitting the mat. And if you feel that's going to happen, bring your forearms to the mat to ease yourself down. And then once you're all the way down, just breathe. Just breathe. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Lift your hips, move them a little bit, just a little bit. Move them towards your heels to help lengthen your spine on the mat. And you're going to just breathe. You're going to place your right ankle on your left thigh. Your right foot is flexed. You're going to bring your left knee into your chest, and your right arm goes through the hole between your legs and reaches around for the other hand behind your left thigh. Interlace your fingers and bring your leg a little bit closer. Keep your right foot flexed. Use your right elbow to move your knee away from you. So another pigeon. We have another pigeon here. This is actually an excellent pose to help prevent or help or ease any sciatica, if you have, because it helps to stretch the piriformis muscle, which is what often pinches the sciatic nerve. Send your left leg straight to the ceiling. Rotate your foot in both directions so that you open up your ankle a little more, and then point and flex, point and flex. Uncross your leg, bring both soles to the mat, left ankle over right. Flex your foot, bring your right leg into your chest, wrap your hands around your thigh. Push your knee away, keep your foot flexed. Hold this for a little bit. Then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling. Rotate your foot. Point and flex. Make sure you go in both directions with the rotation. Bend your knee, release your leg, uncross. Okay, one last pose. Send your arms straight out to the side, straight out from your shoulder socket into like a letter T. Send your knees to the left, both of them. Your gaze to the right for a gentle spinal twist. Come through center with your knees over to the other side, your gaze to the other side. Bring your knees back to center. Send one leg out straight along the mat and the other. Bring your arms closer to your body. Your arms should be rotated so that your palms are facing upward. to come into Shavasana and just breathe. Shavasana is the corpse pose, and it's called the corpse pose because it represents the end of the cycle. We started with our breath, we're ending in total relaxation with our breath again. Feel your whole back body sinking into the mat. Feel your whole body resetting itself, your muscles, your joints. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will lead me to who I am. Deepen your breath. Begin to reawaken your body. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and your feet. Send your arms overhead, your feet reaching away from your fingers for a deep, long body stretch. Then bring your knees into your chest and hug them and roll from side to side. Then come back to center, come to stillness, release your legs, and roll over onto your left side, your moon side, to expose the sun side. of your body to prepare you for the day ahead. The beginning again of the next cycle. And when you're ready, make your way up to sit. And bring your hands to your heart. And let's make that Garuda Mudra. Bring it to your heart. And take a deep breath. Let's take all this energy that we've generated. Let's take our Garuda wings and help us to soar through our day. Thank you so much. Namaste.